What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Launch Our Channel. So today we are going to do our first major fall project. I feel like I'm late to the party because it's October 1st, but it's also 85 degrees outside, so I'm not as worried. But you know how it is in this part of the country. We will get some crazy weather and we'll get it pretty quick. So I'm trying to get everything done, but I had a couple other projects that I was working on, which I'll share with you in other videos. But the first fall project is for us to do our overseed of perennial ryegrass in the front yard and put it over the Bermuda. So let me show you how that's looking right now. So when we look at the Bermuda, it looks pretty good. It recovered from all the scalping we did. It looks pretty amazing. It's not growing as fast as I would like, but that's just that time of the year. So you can still see some brown right in here. But overall, it's doing okay, but it's just that time. If you guys notice, the utility company came in and marked up my lawn and killed my grass, but it's Bermuda, so it'll recover. Back in this corner, I wanted to show you guys, it is a little bit thin back here, and that's because of a lot of shade. So this time of the year, it's just not growing very fast in this corner because we've got those issues. And then the other thing I want to show you is we do have a little bit of a mole problem, and you can see that here. And that's because he's staying off my yard for the most part, but he does like staying on this side of the fence and in my neighbor's yard. But when we look back this way, you can see the marks that they did for utility. I think my neighbor was burying a utility, I think a cable line, and that's why it's looking like that. But so let me show you what we're gonna be putting down. I need to get this stuff down today so that I can finish up the projects in the back. And that's where the real big project is. But again, that's a video for another day. But let me show you what we're doing. All right, so this is what we're putting down on the front, and we're also gonna use this stuff in the back. So I only need about half of this bag for the front, but we are doing the RPR that we did last year. It's perennial ryegrass. Looked amazing throughout the entire winter and most of spring, and actually all of spring, and then most of winter until the Bermuda kicked in. But really happy with the Barenbrug product. So that's what we're going to be putting down up there. So I'm going to be using my draw spreader. A lot of people like to use a rotary spreader, but I really like the draw spreader. It gives me a lot more control over where I put things. And so that's why I like using it. And that's why I'm going to be using that today. Alright, so we are pretty much done with putting out the seed. I got in the canopy as much as I could, but it's not all the way in. This canopy is like super thick, which is good, I guess, but hopefully with a lot of water, it'll work its way in. So for now, I'm going to use the GreenePOP as a starter fertilizer. It's got nitrogen at 16%, phosphorus is at 21. Don't have a lot of potassium. I wish I had a little bit more, but this will have to work for now. The application rate is about 15 ounces per 1,000. I guess I could use my Petra backpack sprayer, but I didn't really like the way that thing performed, so at least not for this. It may be good for more of an herbicide where things are more leaf surface type of thing, but trying to get it down into the soil, I like the fact that we used a hose end sprayer and it's got a lot more water behind it. So that's what I'm going to use today. So yeah, we'll do 15 ounces per 1,000, fill the rest of it up with water, and then this is a 2,000 square feet up here, and so I'm going to probably do 2 applications of this just so that I can get a good coverage of everything. So that's what we're working on now. Then I've got it at 4 ounces per gallon of water spray. I think that's about a good amount for what I needed to do. It won't make me go too fast, but it'll also get a good amount of water into this as well. I will turn on the sprinklers when I'm all done, but for now we just want to get this thing in. All right, folks, so we're pretty much done. It looks like we have everything put into place. We've got all the seed down. I didn't do any scarifier or any dethatching up here in the front, mostly because it's Bermuda, and I don't really want to tear it up, and I think we'll be okay. I got most of the seed down. As I was spraying it, I was able to get that seed down below the canopy. And then now, as you can see behind me, we are getting some water on there. Now, the key to all of this is make sure that we get at least a little bit of water on it every day for the next couple weeks. It's Perennial Ryegrass, so you know it's going to germinate in about 5 to 7 days. So we really just want to make sure that it germinates, and then you know, a couple weeks of making sure we get a little bit of water on it every day. We don't have to soak this. This isn't going to be like a brand new seeding. It's just an overseed. So we want to make sure that we get some water on it. The canopy is good, and so we should be fine there. And then also it's not that hot, so we're not going to get a lot of evaporation. So it should stay pretty moist, at least moist enough for all the germination to happen over the next week or two. So nights are cool, and we just want to make sure that we don't put water down to an extent that we're going to get a bunch of fungus, especially up here in the front after all the work that we did to fight the fungus. So anyway, this is where we're at, and I'm not going to end this video right here. We will come back so I can show you some progress, but I will say goodbye here. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit that bell, and we will see you on the next one. Stay tuned. The next clip should show you at least a little bit of progress if we have any. I assume we will, because or else this was a lot of work for nothing. So have a great week, everybody. We will see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, we will be coming back to do the back. So I'm finishing a project in the back right now. As soon as I get done with that, then I'll do the back. I think I still have enough time for back there. Back there's a lot more work, so I'm kind of gearing up for it, but it should be a lot of fun. So stick around. We'll see you soon.
1 week later.
All right, folks, wanted to show you the progress on the front yard, and you can see quite a bit of germination. I put down compost the other day, and you can see all of it right there. But yeah, this is the area that need to be filled in the most. And then when we look in the middle of the yard, I haven't gotten compost out here yet because it started raining the other day. I do want to show that we do have quite a bit of germination along there. So as the Bermuda goes into dormancy, I think we're in good shape. Tonight we're supposed to be in the 30s, and I think as far as the front's concerned, we are all set.